Hi everyone, it's Jade from Career Journey Professional. I'm based in Sydney, helping people to find and land in the ideal career style that you want. Very exciting to talk about this topic today. Actually, I just finished my gym, so feeling really pumped up. Recently, some of my clients have encountered several difficult situations for them. They have to say no, whether be it they have to say no to an offer because they have multiple offers, congratulate them, or they have to say no to their colleague or boss when they're allocating extra tasks to them, or you have to say no in life, or even just on the street when somebody's distributing flyers to you. Say no in a confident and appropriate way. Of course, in career, there are occasions that it's not easy for most of the people to say no. Obviously, you want to do it in a polite way, an appropriate way, and not hurt other people's feelings, and of course, having a good relationship with that people as well. So today I will share 4 tips on how to say no. First one is actually give yourself a buffer. Always ask to think about it. Always ask for the permission to think about it. So whenever somebody give you an offer, give you a project, ask you for help, just say that, can I think about it? And if you want, you can add a time frame to it. Can I think about it and come back to you at such and such time? If not, just ask, can I think about it? Even in an interview, you can do that as well. Can I think about it for 10 seconds? Can I think about it? So that you can structure your thoughts, go through the consequences, and think about alternatives. Think it through thoroughly, rather than just jump to a conclusion on the spot or promise someone something that you probably later gonna regret. So think about the consequences and what is it you really want? Does it really fulfill your goal in career? Does it really add up to you in terms of your skill and experiences? And then come back to it. So that's the first tip. Think about it and then you can come back to it. Second one, so instead of saying no, you can actually tell them what exactly you want, give out some specifics or details that's relevant to whatever they're offering to you, be it a project, be it a task, be it an offer. For example, if they're offering a job, say they're offering 70 grand, but your previous job was already 75, so you're looking for something higher, then just say it like instead of 75, I'm actually looking for something higher than that because my previous job was such and such. That can apply to anything, not just money, but also in terms of tasks. My previous job, I was dealing with a lot of retail clients, so now I want to deal with corporate clients or institutional clients. Give them what exactly you want. What is it you want to focus on, what you desire, and give out some specifics that's relevant to the topic, of course. This will actually help the other person to help you. If it's a recruitment consultant, then they will know what kind of job you're exactly looking for. If it's your boss or if it's your employee or colleague, you telling them what you want to focus on in terms of project or the skills that you want to develop, and it will be easy for them to future down the track when they allocate tasks to you, when they ask you for help. The conversation can naturally progress to, this is what I want to focus on, this is what 1, 2, 3, 4 what I want to do, so this project probably doesn't really fit what I can offer at the stage, what I want to focus at this stage, etc, etc. So instead of saying no, tell them what you really want, and down the track it will make it easier for them to, they won't come back to you for something that doesn't suit you again, so that saves you the effort to say no for many times as well. So instead of a very plain no, give some reasons and whys so they will understand. That's the second one. And third one is the sandwich structure. You probably heard of this, maybe not. So basically like a sandwich, you have an inner layer and you have 2 outer layers. So ideally we would want something positive and then negative and then positive again. So what's the first positive layer? You want to acknowledge or appreciate or thank them first for whatever reason. You may want to thank them for, appreciate them for thinking of you, or they recognize you having that capability or that skill, or you're good at such things, and that's why they want to dedicate this task to you. That's why they want to offer such things to you. That's why they are asking help from you, right? So you want to thank them, you want to acknowledge that, and you want to appreciate that. One way, if you're dealing with a client, you probably want to summarize their point of view. You can say, look, I understand you're going through such and such difficulties, or I understand your feeling of such and such. I appreciate you thinking of me. I appreciate you coming to us for our services. And then you go to the second layer, which is why you kind of say no. You can tell them, well, actually we are focusing on such and such, which is different from what they're doing. Or if you're talking to your boss, it'll be like, really appreciate you thinking of me to do this project, but at this stage I am doing the other project, which is more important for our team quarter KPI or whatever that is. That's your no layer. And then the last layer, it's, if possible, think from their point of view. Is there any solution or any alternatives that you can offer? Could it be another person? Could it be some resources? Or it may be you coming back later. After 2 weeks, you finish your thing and then you come back later. If it's a recruitment agent, if the job offer is not right for you, if you have anyone that you can recommend, your friend, your colleague, your ex-colleague, that would be great. That's you actually helping them. So you said no, but you're actually helping them finding the right candidate. So yeah, that's the sandwich structure. Say appreciate them, say no, and then offer an alternative or offer a solution. That's the third one. And the fourth one, if you're really being put on the spot and you really don't know how to say no, or if you just don't know what to say, and there's a phrase I really like: just do it. There's no how, because a how, as in a way that suits yourself, your own way of feeling comfortable to say no, comes with experience. If you're at the stage that it's very early stage of saying no, then you have to start from somewhere. Then there's no how for you, or let's say a how that suits who you are. Then you have to get started. And if you're on the spot, then you would just say, I'm really sorry, I can't do this, or I really appreciate it, I can't do this. Just do it. And don't blame yourself. You have done it. That's the first no you have ever said. Very proud of you. So yeah, the last one is, if you can't think of any way or strategies per se to say no, just do it. Doing it, it's already achieving. Doing it, it's already a step forward for yourself. Okay, guys, so that's 4 tips for how to say no at work. Just quickly summarize it again. Ask time to think about it instead of saying no. That's the first one. Ask time to think about it. Second one is, instead of saying no, telling them what you really want instead of what they're offering. And then the conversation can naturally progress to telling them it's actually not a match for you want, or you want to focus. And the third one is sandwich. Appreciate them, telling them it's probably not a fit, not your priority, and then provide solution. And the fourth one, just do it. There's no how. Doing it, it's already very well done of you. I hope those tips can be helpful to you. If you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We are having a big seminar in October based on how do we actually find out what we're really good at in our career, and how to present ourselves in that way so that we can ask for that promotion, that pay rise, that career transition, that doing the project you really want. Really looking forward to see you guys. If you don't know the information, just subscribe to our email list. Best luck to your career and your life. I hope to see you in the next video.